Are we wired?
Wired.
We'll call the meeting to order. Tom, will you take roll?
Sue.
Here.
Jim. Marty. Here. Bonnie. Here. Bill.
Here. And Tom, stand for the pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh no! You're just comfy? You have the agenda before you, and there's no changes to the agenda, so we'll go to the minutes of the previous meeting. Any hearings, any corrections? Not, we'll go to the treasurer's. I have to bring your attention to the Open Meetings Act. It's up there on the wall. It's a new one. It's worded differently, so you better read it and find out what was different. I don't know. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll go to the Treasurer's report. Any questions on the Treasurer's report? We all thought it at the same time. No question on the Treasurer's report or presentation of bills? Any questions on the bills? If not, is there a motion to approve items 1 through 4 as presented?
So moved.
Moved by Lonnie, second by Sue. We approve items 1 through 4 as presented. Any further discussion? If not, roll call vote on the motion. Sue?
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
Marty?
Yes.
Lonnie?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
I vote yes. Communications? Max?
Yeah.
I guess I have none. Anybody else? Communications? Okay. Patrons' comments or presentations? I appreciate everybody coming to the board meeting. Welcome. Now it's time to address any issue we have. Clay?
I have an issue about last month's meeting. You and I have discussed it in Zoom about meeting after the meeting had adjourned. There was a quorum that held for over an hour. Was there anything business discussed or anything like that?
I guess, pretty much like I visited with you, Clay, that we sat here, we had the bond issue, we had to sign papers for them, or for the bonding agent. Passed that around, it took a while. Max passed around a brochure that was put out by Our Kids First, just asked us to take a look at it, which we did.
Okay.
But no action was taken on anything at any point. I realized we sat here and visited for quite a while. Some of you have been here when we've sat around after meetings and we just basically talk, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we had a Buildings and Grounds Committee meeting for a few minutes after the other three dispersed. So if that basically, correct me, the rest of you, if anything else was.
Other than just your usual signing checks that, Tom has to do.
Why was that brochure looked at that time?
I just wanted input. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
For the,
He just
if they had any ideas that.
Anything that was in there that shouldn't be, basically.
Yeah.
Or grammatical errors or whatever.
like the facts to be right if somebody's gonna put out facts about the school.
And it's the brochure that was sent out in the mail. At least I'm assuming most everybody got one. If you need one, I've got someone to pick up if you haven't received one. If you want to see what's on it or whatever. I know Alan, you asked if you could see it, so I have them if you want to see it. Any other questions or comments? Or, like I say, thank you for coming. We have a rather short meeting tonight. October is usually kind of a slow month, so we'll get through. Okay, reports to standing committees. Sue? Yep. Marty?
I have nothing new.
Lonnie? Tom? I have nothing as far as negotiations. Nothing. Reports is building principals, counselors, and district committees. Mr. Hagan?
At our last in-service, the high school staff began to work, began the process of determining our school community's core values. Since then, during parent-teacher conferences, we asked for parental input. In our newsletter, I also asked for all district patrons' input regarding values that they would like to see emphasized here at Ord High School. Mr. Alexander and his staff, we plan to consolidate what they've come up with at the elementary school and what the high school comes up with, and determine K-12 what our district core values are, and then begin the process of creating a K-12 vision statement, which is something we need to do as far as our school improvement process is concerned. October 20th, the next in-service, we will be working on that again. We will also have Mike Bechtold and Jennifer Remery working with staff members on technology integration in regards to curriculum delivery. Observations and evaluations are ongoing. Parent-teacher conferences here at the high school, we had a 78% turnout. Not bad. We felt, and the staff felt like that was a pretty good turnout. We would like 100%, because as everybody's well aware of, positive parental support is a key to student achievement. One thing that we're considering in the spring, and I will discuss this with our staff, is student-led conferences. There'll be some logistics that have to be worked out, but traditionally our turnout for parent-teacher conferences in the spring is down, and I think this may be a way of generating a little bit more support for that. Mrs. Krumel hosted a college fair here at the junior-senior high school. It was attended by our juniors and seniors, as well as area schools also were involved in that. And I guess finally our activity calendar has been very busy, particularly our music program with Harvest to Harmony. Our band, our junior high band, will be marching at Minden this week. We have fall concert upcoming in the next couple of weeks, as